Hey, welcome to Hanson Legacy Farm. I want to welcome you into my kitchen today. Got some butternut squash that I want to do something with today. So I thought, what do I already have at home that I could combine these things together? And I had some Italian ground pork sausage. And then I got to thinking, okay, that sounds pretty good. So I started combining some other ingredients like Italian seasoning, parsley, salt, pepper, garlic, some minced garlic, and just started putting things together. I did not have any lasagna noodles, so I thought, well, I've got some acorn squash. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be cutting my acorn squash in half, roasting it in the oven for about 45 minutes. Acorn squash are kind of hard to deal with, kind of like your butternut squash, so be very careful when you're trying to half these. And then I'm going to scoop the seed out. I'm just going to rock it back and forth. Just be very careful to keep your hands out of the way while you're doing this. I was trying to follow a ridge along the acorn squash, but my knife got off just a little bit. So I'm going to try a little bit better on this side. Let's see if I can start it right here. The chefs make this look so easy, but it's not as easy as it looks. All right. There we go. I just didn't have it cut all the way across the top. Not as pretty of a cut as I would like, but hey, it works. We're gonna make it taste good. So now all I have to do is scoop out the inside. So I'm gonna scoop these seeds out. And it's got the little stringy kind of membrane that the seeds are attached to. Try to get that out too. I'm gonna fill my acorn squash with all that goodness and put some mozzarella cheese with it. And make like a deconstructed lasagna. Sometimes when you have ingredients in your home, you can just put them together because you know what works. All right, I'm gonna clean this one out just a little bit better. Still got a little bit of the membrane from the seeds. Just want to make a little bowl to hold all my ingredients. All right, now I'm gonna brush these all over with some avocado oil. So let me get these oiled up. And then I'm gonna get my pan ready by putting some parchment paper on it. My oven is warm now. I have it set on 475. So I'm gonna roast these for 45 minutes or an hour. Just depends on whenever I stick a fork in them. They're a little bit fork tender, so that's what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go put these in the oven. I'm gonna get this all cleaned up and I'm gonna chop up my bell pepper and get that in with my Italian sausage. Put this in the pan and sauteed and get them cooked up with the rest of our ingredients. I forgot to mention that you're going to need a cup and a half or 12 ounces of tomato sauce. timer's gone off on my Acorn squash, so I'm gonna transfer it to my Pampered Chef baking stone. And then we're gonna layer in our lasagna meat with all of our veggies, and I'm gonna top it with some mozzarella cheese. I'm also gonna be adding some cottage cheese because I don't have any ricotta. So we're gonna go with what we've got. That's gonna be good. Time to get the acorn squash out of the oven. That's delicious. Hey, I want to thank you for joining Hanson Legacy Farm. God bless everybody. See you in the next video. It's really